Alright, good evening everyone. So this is Bram for Unit 8 on Richard Cowper's book Holy Warriors. So this material of the chivalric knights was pretty fascinating. Usually when I think of knights of chivalry, my mind goes directly to Old English literature, such as Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, King Arthur, or Merlin. However, Caper's historical work mainly analyzes the relationship between the medieval knight and the clergy. It makes sense that knights would not be interested in writing their own stories. Most seem to fit the stereotype pretty well in wanting to fight in crusades, bear the cross, and live in service to Christ. One thing that was really intriguing about the monograph, however, was how little the author discusses the knight's service to his king. Most of the work concerns strictly the religious aspects of chivalry. I'm unsure if this is an entirely new phenomenon, but it seems as if Cowper is analyzing the holy warriors from an entirely new angle, one that counters the traditional history of royalty, or at least the history of royalty that I'm familiar with. I mean, obviously, if you're talking about knights, you would think that the knights would be in service to their king or their queen, but in this example, they're just talking about the religious ideologies revolving around chivalry. And rather than thinking about the knights as just a part of the Christian faith, he actually makes religion his entire focus, not merely based on how they followed the clergy's path, but also how they were romanticized by monks and clerics without being able to express their own vocation on the matters. And I think that was something that Cowper especially regarded as a bit of a daunting challenge, and I think those are the exact same words that he used in his history. The fact that we are writing about a group of individuals or a specific historical group of characters in history that don't always tell their own story. It seems like the clerics were the ones to let us know what they were thinking, which means that the clerics probably had an inherent bias, right? Like I said, they were romanticizing these individuals. So that means that they were broadcasting them in this really holy, positive light. But obviously we don't know the full story.